Okay guys, let's try this again. I just recorded this whole thing so everything is in front of me. So now we're going to go in the reverse. But apparently it didn't record. I'm double checking it's recording. Sorry, you're going to see the tripod for a second. Are you recording? Yes. We are actually recording this time. I'm not going to get into the middle of this and get to the end and figure out I haven't recorded anything. For some reason, I had the camera and the tripod wrong, so it decided not to record. But hi guys, it's Melissa Resset here. Absurdly long intro. We know me. I'm the best YouTuber in the world. Okay, we'll start with what's in the drawer still. My first ever resin mold I ever got is a Wilton's chocolate square mold. It's matte, you have to glaze it, but I'm pretty sure that's probably the first thing I ever got. Specifically for resin, known to work with resin. Yeah. But I've got some of this stuff from Sophie and Toffee. It's not a mold, but it becomes a mold. Okay, no, those are somewhere down there. Okay. We got the gem mold. It's a point, but there's a flaw in the tip, so there's a giant crater in it, which is annoying, so I can't make points, but gems have flaws in them, so I keep making this stuff anyways. We have bookmark molds. We have the kitty head and a little paw print mold. We have my piece that's currently curing. We have, it's the Sakura flower trinket mold. Wow. Okay. It's pretty much cured. I'm just, that my resin takes a while to cure. It's kind of slow curing, very slow curing. You don't have extra working time, but it takes forever to cure fully. So, and the first box I made, I demolded it after like 12 hours, and it's still very, very flexy, still very, very bendy, and it was a major pain in the butt to get the lid on it, because it was so flexy, it warped and stuff. So I'm leaving it in the mold this time for a bit longer so it's not flexible when I remove it, to see if maybe the lid fits better. The lid comes on and off of the white and black ones, so with no issue now. So I'm going to see, and if it doesn't really make a difference, then we'll just keep demolding it after 12 hours. Ish. I pour the stuff, play around with it for a couple hours, go to bed, usually demold the stuff when I wake up after like 8 hours. Okay, we got bats, ghosts, jack-o'-lantern stars, and crescents. Really tiny little itty-bitty ones. I use this as a dump mold to collect pieces to put into other Halloween pieces. And then bats. I really like these bats. They're matte bats, but they're going to go in other pieces, so the matte doesn't really matter. Let's see. Start with this. I got this at Walmart years ago, Valentine's Day. It does not work with Amazing Clear Cast. The Amazing Clear Cast bonds with it. I have not tried Famo Wood with it yet. We'll see. That's why I only have 3 of them, because they got ruined. Walmart. Also Walmart. Probably make this into a shaker. I don't know. I was like, it's silicone. I like it. It's a star. I don't know what I'll do with it, but I got it years ago at Walmart. Probably make shakers. These I thought were awesome when I saw them, so I got some. I got the 3 the store offered. They are fans, so you can make the fold-out fans. This is just a simple rounded one. This one has the intricate points, and this one is kind of like a bladed fan. Yeah, I'm gonna be waiting until I get a cure box for those, because I don't really want to spend the UV resin to make those. We have my chest mold, which I haven't tried yet. I just recently got it, but I'm so happy I got chests. I can make my own chest pieces. I'm going to double check that we're recording. Okay. Yes, we're recording. Sorry guys, you get to periodically see the tripod. My gummy bear mold. Yay! Value Village. Walmart ice cube tray. Got this like last year, I think. Walmart ice cube tray this year. It's the robotic Terminator skull type skull. I don't like it, but you know, other people probably will. Pumpkins, just simple pumpkins, no face. Walmart ice cube tray. Hearts, Value Village, silicone, works very, very well. Brains, Walmart ice cube tray. I like the mold, it works awesomely. I have to figure out a way to make the brain ridges noticeable, because they just kind of all, it just looks like a big dome at the moment when I make them. Penguins, Walmart. Not sure if it actually works or not. I haven't tested it yet, but it should. By the looks of this, I'm pretty sure this is probably an old Walmart mold, but I found it at Value Village, obviously. It still has the tag, but Stars and Stripes. My pumpkin mold. It's the big old huge one, but I cut it in half. Easier to manage. We have another Value Village mold, IKEA this time, little bottles. These are going to be put to use soon, making a witch's brew and stuff like that. Hearts, IKEA ice cube mold. Triangles, ice cube mold. This was all in a bag. Donuts. I have not tested this yet. I don't know if it's going to work or not. They're obviously going to be mad if it does work. But, I mean, it's the 7, which is what the IKEAs are, so it should hopefully work. Let's see. We got a random heart cupcake with the little edges. We got the Wilton's heart mold. We got 4 heart pendants from AliExpress. I did not know there was 4 in the order. We got the bottom to the screw top trinket mold. I lost the lid and the move. Grr. I have another one on order. Luckily, they're relatively cheap on AliExpress, so I replaced it because I really wanted that mold. Sophie and Toffee Geometrics mold box. I am not happy. I'm done with Sophie and Toffee. They're awesome, but besides their exclusive pieces, I have found pretty much everything on AliExpress for pennies on the dollar versus what they charge for it. And most of it's the same quality, if not better quality. So, yeah, I may have to wait 2 months for something but I am not paying $20 for it anymore. Pendants mold from Sophie and Toffee. Random geometric shapes from Sophie and Toffee. Graduated spears, Sophie and Toffee. 6 of the same size spears, Sophie and Toffee mold. My ancient dump mold. I don't know where the rest of it is. It's in storage somewhere. But now currently my dump mold is the bats. I have leftover resin. I dump it in there and collect pieces for future, to encase in future projects or make little pendants or something. Or charms to add to spruce up a keychain. Puzzle pieces. My puzzle heart mold. I don't know where the hair is coming from. There are no pets in this house, but suddenly I am finding hair, so I'm assuming I brought cat hair with me from my old place. At some point I'm going to get the cuter puzzle heart mold that has the little hearts as the interlocking pieces, but I wasn't quite paying attention. This it's from the Sophie and Toffee Geometrics mold box. But it's a jewelry mold, to the best of a lot of people are saying. I will never use it for that because resin is more toxic than acrylic. Yeah, sorry, no, I'm not poisoning people. Earrings mold, Sophie and Toffee. Really old fox face mold. I have a whole lot of these. Because when I got into resin years ago, this is what we used. We had the plastic molds. We did not have, silicone was not that huge yet. I mean, we used silicone, but it was not like it is now. Everybody back then did not have silicone. When you first started out, you had your Wilton's molds and those plastic things if you wanted spiffy designs. Another Sophie and Toffee Geometrics. They're pyramids, 4-sided and 3-sided. Earrings, little wings and little butterflies. Geometric earrings, Sophie and Toffee. Domes and little, I don't know what's, Sophie and Toffee. Big and little round beads, not Sophie and Toffee. AliExpress. The thing I love, coffin trinket box, Sophie and Toffee. $19, I think. AliExpress, $3. I got that on Sophie and Toffee. Crossbones. Coffin with cross. Okay. Checking that we're still recording. Yay. Mockingjay. The one drawback of getting stuff online is sometimes stuff does have a flaw. There is a flaw in this one. When you cast, it has this scuff through it. So it kind of leaves a scar on the piece. It's not extremely noticeable, but there is a flaw in it, which is annoying. Moon and Star. Drippy Moon. Wings. I like these wings. A7 journal mold, cover mold. I'm going to be working on making an 8.5 by 11 mold cover so I can make journals a little more cost effectively. Being in America, A7 paper, we have to be odd and use imperial measurements instead of metric measurements. So A7 paper, A4, A5 is not easily accessible here. So I'm going to be making imperial journals, 8.5 by 11, half sheet of normal 8.5 by 11 printer paper. Be a little more cost effective. Be quite a bit bigger, but a little bit more cost effective because I can just go out and buy printer paper, cut it in half, and have filler paper. Versus A7, I have to order this stuff, and it's not absurdly expensive, but it's not cost effective. I got 2 of these square coaster molds. We got the feathers mold, which I ordered with the wings mold. Some of them are perfectly fine, but 3 of them are totally not usable. 4 of them, actually, I'm pretty sure. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 4 out of the pieces are not usable. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 of the pieces are not usable. There's flaws in them. Unfortunately, I did not realize there's flaws in them until after. So I'm stuck with the piece. But I think this thing was still only $1 something, so it's not a huge loss. And some of it's still useful, so yay. I mean, that is the drawback of getting your stuff online. It's going to take a couple from AliExpress or eBay. It's going to take a couple months to get to you, and the stuff might have flaws. But I'm pretty sure the only reason stuff from Sophie and Toffee doesn't have flaws is their people probably go through them a little better to quality check. Cat comb. Cat comb. Sorry, guys. Trinket box. Heart trinket box. $3. I don't know what Sophie and Toffee charges for theirs. Unfortunately, the heart box that doesn't have a skirt around it is a Sophie and Toffee exclusive. So, yeah, I won't have a simple heart trinket box, but I'm okay with that. Unless I want to get a plastic one off of Etsy. Cross molds. Simple and gothic. Cute, adorable cat. I love this cat. The skull to go with the crossbones. Paws. I got 2 of them so I can make rings. Earrings. They're really cute. I can't wait. Now we got rings. They're the cat earrings. They're tiny. They fit my pinky. But some little girls will love them. Wings. There's no flaws in these. These are awesome. It's just the feather mold that came flawed, which is annoying. Earrings. Findings. I haven't tried it yet. It's going to be interesting. We got bails, hooks, eye pins. going to be interesting to make those. The 2 pendant molds I bought recently. Just a tiny little square and a little teardrop. I like both of those. I've used the teardrop. I haven't used the rectangle yet. My other tube mold, this is the twisted rectangle. And there's no flaw in this one. That piece has come out just fine in that one. Magical Girl wand. That was a random add-on to something to make an even amount, or close to an even amount. I gave myself a budget and I was like 60 cents shy of reaching that budget, and that thing took me like 10 cents over, so I added a gems mold. It's just the little faceted gems. These are the Sophie and Toffee candy molds from last month's Kawaii Sweets. You got candy, you got candy, you got candy, candy. They're all candy. The little watermelon drops. I haven't used them yet. And the last thing we have, I have no clue what I'm going to do with it. I got this years ago. But it's a Halloween mold. Giant Halloween mold. I don't know. Maybe I'll make them into magnets. Because that's a little large for pendants. But I could also make them into pins. Giant pins to put on your backpack, or keychains to dangle off your backpack. For, you know, people that it's Halloween year round. Which, hi. Yeah. So that is everything. And I'm glad to see y'all again. I will hopefully see y'all more often. Yeah, okay, bye.